Hey guys, the Oklahoman here. We're about to run a Death from Below. This is a low-level trial, and a lot of people start off playing these, build their character up. And it's really a pretty straightforward little trial. I'm taking a 50 in here, but a lot of people will bring in brand new characters to this. Let me get my team up here. It's just sequence bad guys you got to mow down. There are a couple of badges in here that people like to get, and so we'll talk about those when we get there. I missed my recharge rate. So one thing I've got on Oklahoman here is a enhancement that has a proc. That means it fires off kind of randomly there, but you'll see me every now and again kind of kick off some healing whenever I use my primary shot. It's kind of nice to have that down here on the lower levels. I actually have very little in the way of healing myself. Okay. So this is the first bad guy, kind of big bad guy you run into, and I am giving whoever gets the kill shot on him gets 10 million influence. So let's see, he's pretty close. There he is. Looks like Earth Soul. Okay, we're going to get his global name, or her go. Here we go. I'll shoot him an email with go. All right. So I just emailed it to him. We got more people to go in here and nuke. Fazalot. Somebody somehow dropped out. I don't know if it says invite sent, so hopefully they're able to get back in. This one always likes to jump on the other side. I don't know why. It's just a lot of fighting up front. Try sending him an invite again. Don't know if that's going to work, unfortunately. Yeah. You know, I think I said this in another video that I did, but when I first started playing City of Heroes, it felt like a much different game than it does today. That was we would approach fights much like you would a Dungeons and Dragons fight. You know, you'd sit down and kind of plan, okay, you're going to go in and freeze them, and then I'm going to come in and do this, or we're going to pull this person over to here, or whatever the case might be. And the game is much faster now. Basically just run in and do your thing. So in a lot of ways I like that a lot better. You get to play a lot more. I do kind of miss the times that there was all that planning. Okay, so here's our first badge opportunity. And this one's kind of a hard one for new people because you don't quite know your powers yet. You don't know, you know, what stuff is. See, there I go doing. Of course, that was relatively contained, but I did do an attack that hit multiple targets, or could have anyway. I think I only got Dr. Meinscht here. But if you kill Dr. Meinscht and you do not take down any cadavers, you get a badge for this. So let's see if it, oh yeah, we've already had a cadaver. Yep, there went another cadaver. Alright. That's pretty common, unfortunately, that people don't get that badge. Like I say, it's tough if you're new to your powers and you're not really sure, you know, what's doing what. It's real easy to throw some area of effect out there, and you know, that's just how it goes. So, alright, I am going to fall asleep apparently. I sometimes forget I'm not attacking. Yeah, that figures. This is my res that I like the best, but unfortunately, because I'm playing down, I don't get to use that. So let's turn that to rewards. So you can see, because I died, I got some debt going on here. I don't think you have to worry about debt for like the first 20 levels, something like that. May be wrong on that. But once you get further up, higher up in the levels, whenever you die, you get debt. And you have to pay that off, so it's basically for a period of time here, your half your XP is going somewhere else. So when you're level 50, it kind of doesn't matter as much, but it can be a real problem in the middle of your levels, slow you down. I'm trying to remember back when det was introduced on the live servers, I thought you could actually lose a level out of that. I may be wrong, but I remember we had people who were just in permadebt, just always in debt, and just not able to ever kind of get out from under that. And so they kind of changed how debt worked, so it's a little friendlier. It's still a consequence to getting killed, but doesn't hold you back a whole lot. Okay, I can throw this guy out here. Oh, well, hey, I got him off before they made me go to sleep, so that's good. And I love I keep meaning to look up, I honestly don't know what power set that is that can do the stones like that. That's always pretty cool. Lock down these guys, pick them off at our leisure. Flipping right out. Just ran right in here. Looks like I have unlimited hit points. Oh, still one there. Oh, still one there. Boy. Really digging this costume right over here for Weary Banker. That's cool. So there's another badge opportunity coming up. And it's one of those that it's kind of hard not to get the badge. There will be a big group of bad guys. And one of them will be Prophet. He needs to go down last. And since he is the biggest guy, most powerful guy in that group, like I say, it's kind of hard for him not to go down last. But here's, no, that's not Prophet. Where is he at? Let's see if I can find him. There he is. You can see he's conning his purple archvillain, so he's probably going to go down last no matter what we do here. But if you are trying to get badges, that will be something you'll want to be aware of. Hey, I think we got everybody. Yeah. Alright, so now it's open season on Prophet. And he is almost down. There he goes. It's off to the meatballs. It's the last step in all this. So you can kind of see, here's the Hydra. I say they look like meatballs. I don't know. If meatballs had teeth. It is pretty easy to die in here because of these green things like this that will just kind of pop up. And if you are in the blast radius, you are going to get hit. Just because I'm going to pull out one of my backup radio dudes. This little guy, it's a 10th power that I've got. I kind of like to pull them out just to get on through this. I've heard of people who will bring big robots from the Richte War Zone into here and turn them loose. Ought to do that sometime. That sounds fun. Okay, so this Hydra head is about gone. And we'll have to do the other one. There we go. Okay. And one thing about that backup radio guy that I pulled in, he's just going to fight whoever. So he's not a pet you really can control that much. See, there's a bubble. But, you know, turn him loose, let him take aggro, and there you go. So we're done. Now, if you're level 22 or below, you can take advantage of one of these guys. Doesn't do much for me. So let me jump out here and thank everyone. All right. Oh, I wanted to show one other thing. You do get some enhancements here, single origin out of this, and you know, they will be around your level. That's awesome. I don't need any of those. Sometimes I just hand them off to other people, but I'm just going to go sell them. There we go. Get rid of that. And you also might get some recipes. I did not. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Other thing you can get is invention components, salvage that you can get. So they will be over here. Now I've got a lot of other salvage that's on here already. Won't talk a whole lot about that. But these, what you can do is put them up on the market. And so I just typed AH. I'm going to put two of these guys up. You see previously what they went for here. I'm going to say let's try and sell it for 100. And then here's another thing. Just drag it in here. Same thing there. So I'm going to put those up. You can see I've got 21 items that I'm trying to sell right now, and those will sell unless I've just got them, you know, priced way too high or something. Here's an enhancement converter that I picked up. I'm going to put it up on the market for that as well. And I think that's all I've got that I can sell right now. Here's one of those items sold, so you can see it's sold for $80,000. There's a $4,000 fee they're going to take out of that, and whatever. So I'll get that, and that's it. So that's a DFB. If you're starting out, that's probably a good way to start and get a few levels, and then you know, gain some influence along the way as well. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you out there.